pain, grief, and heartache. These are just a few things that we can really suffer from when we go through something that's cataclysmic. Oftentimes, the emotional and mental turmoil can be even the worst part. Feelings of emptiness, feelings of defeat, hopelessness, all that spiraling downward into depression. So then the question is, where's the hope? Where does the hope come from? And how do you find hope in the hurt when you're almost in a state of shock? Here are 3 things that have helped me and many other people to find hope in the hurt. Now, the first thing to realize is that God is not done with you, right? One of the ways you can find hope is to understand the fact that God is not done with you. You know that because you're watching this video. and Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10 says, we are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works that God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. That means He still has, since you're still breathing, watching this, there is hope, and He has prepared you with a purpose. He's not done with you yet. And actually, do you even realize that there are some people that are walking around like zombies? Like they don't really understand what it's like to live. Maybe this cataclysmic thing that happened to you, maybe this life-altering thing can actually be used for the good. No longer will you take for granted the things of life. No longer will you just kind of coast through life. Instead, you're going to appreciate the things that you do have. And that brings us to point number 2. Count your blessings. I know it can seem kind of trivial, but it does work. I'm telling you, it's helped so many different people. It's helped me in a lot of different ways just to have that heart of gratefulness. Because when you do have that kind of heart, you have a grateful heart, it absolutely can shift your perspective, shift your thinking, help you to really start to have that hope again and get something positive going on inside your mind, inside your heart. Try it. Just look around, you're saying, hey, I've got a computer. Lord, thank you for this computer. Or it's a beautiful sunny day. Thank you for the sunny day. If it's a cloudy day, thank God for the clouds. I mean, it's kind of cheesy, but stay on that path for a while. Like I'm saying like minutes, and you're going to start to see a shift. And no, this doesn't necessarily change your circumstances, but it can change your outlook. And that simple act of counting your blessings can help you to once again have hope. Maybe that's one of the reasons that Ephesians chapter 5 verse 20 says we should give thanks to God for everything. Which brings us to point number 3, move forward. When you're going through that hopelessness and it's just dark and you're feeling alone and empty and all those different things, you've got to get yourself rolling. Not just focused on yourself, you're moving forward and helping others. Get your eyes off you, put them on other people. Think about your family and friends, co-workers maybe. Does anybody need prayer? Does anybody need just somebody to listen to? Guidance, support, those types of things. What about maybe you striving to be a better husband or a better wife or father, mother, son, daughter, better friend? What about serving in your church? So there's lots of opportunities, all these different things, the different roles that you have, the different positions you may hold, the different people's lives that you're involved with. Those are great starting points. Some of the most hope-filled, strong people that I know are those that have suffered great adversity because they've emerged through the trial and have learned how to cling to hope amidst that trial, amidst that suffering, and they've emerged transformed, stronger, more mature, understand that God is not done with them. They actively count their blessings, and they are always looking for ways to move forward. I hope that encourages you. Don't forget, Jesus Christ is your living hope.